Hey folks, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'll be showing you how you can create bootable macOS installation media for any Macintosh device that runs macOS. Unfortunately, this will not work on a Windows computer, so you'll need to make sure that you're either running macOS in a VM or you have access to a Macintosh device to do this. So without any further ado, let's begin with the video. So before you begin, you'll need to make sure that you've downloaded your preferred macOS installer from Apple's website. I'll provide a link in the description from which you can download your specific version of macOS. And then once you have it, you'll then want to plug in your USB flash drive. And if you haven't done this already, I'll recommend that you erase this, even though it is going to erase it already. And also keep this in mind. Erasing the drive will delete all of the data on it. I've made a video about this before, so please make sure to back up the information if possible. So anyways, in the menu bar, just click on Go and then go to Applications. Then scroll all the way down and double click on Utilities. And then you should be able to see Disk Utility here, so just double click on it. Then, just for good measure, choose the Show All Devices, and under External, you'll see your USB flash drive. Make sure to click the one at the very top, not the one at the bottom. But anyways, just click on your USB flash drive, which should look like something like this in terms of the name. But anyways, just click on Erase here, and make sure the scheme is GUID partition map, and the format should be macOS Extended Journal. You can also give it a name if you like. I'm just going to call it USB, although it is going to change this later on, so it's probably not going to be worth it, but still, I'm doing this for good measure. So now, once you're ready and you have backed up your files, just click on Erase, and it is going to begin erasing the USB flash drive, so just give it some time here. And check it out, the operation is successful, and it says operation successful over here. And I would do first aid on it just for good measure. I always recommend you do first aid after erasing your disks. And after a while, it should say that the partition map appears to be okay. And again, operation successful. So now we are good to go. And if I open up my USB flash drive, there's nothing in here. So now let's run the tool that actually lets us make the USB flash drive. So now let's go back to your applications folder. You will have your macOS installer over here. So just right click on here and choose Show Package Contents. Then go to Contents, Resources, and you should see a file here called createinstallmedia. We're not going to tamper with this or anything, so now I'll just open up a terminal window here. So here I have the terminal on my screen here. I'm just going to make this bigger so you can see it. So in the terminal, you'll need to type in sudo and then press the space bar. It should be exactly like this, sudo in lowercase. And then you'll see the create install media file. Just drag and drop this and place it inside the terminal window. And then type dash dash, press the hyphen or dash button on your keyboard twice or 2 times, whatever. Then volume in lowercase, then add a space, and then drag and drop your USB flash drive into the terminal. And if you're using macOS Sierra or an older version, type dash dash applicationpath. You don't need to type this, but you'll have to type this for older versions of macOS. Then add a space, again, exactly like this. And then you'll need to go back 1, 2, 3 times, and then drag and drop your installed macOS, whatever your name of the installer is, application, and then just put that into the terminal, and then press enter. And now, since we're using sudo here, which is short for super user do, it is going to ask for your password. So you'll need to make sure that you're logged in as an administrator here. So just type in your password and then press enter. It's not going to display it. And now it's going to say ready to start. To continue, we need to erase the volume. If you wish to continue, type Y. I'll just close this in the meantime. And it says that we need to erase the volume, even though we already did that. So just press the letter Y on your keyboard and press enter. And now it's going to begin erasing the drive, which isn't worth it since we already erased it earlier. Again, you don't have to erase it before doing this, but it is recommended that you do that before you continue. And now it says copying installer files to disk. This can take some time depending on how fast your USB flash drive is. It depends on the speed. But it has also changed the name to install macOS High Sierra, and if I open this, it's a little bit incomplete. That's because it's still copying the files. But anyways, you'll just want to leave this until this is done. Make sure not to unplug the USB flash drive. And since I don't want this video to be incredibly long, I'll pause the video and then I'll continue playing the video once I'm done. And check it out, the USB flash drive is finally ready. It did do some additional stuff, but as you can see, it says done at the bottom. So let me just clear this real quick, and we can feel free to quit the terminal. And if we open up the USB flash drive, you can see that it might not look like much, but now it actually has all the necessary files to begin installing macOS. So now all you can do is plug this into another computer, or maybe this one, for instance. I'm not going to install it on this one, but you could just plug this into whichever computer you intend to install macOS on, and then you can follow these steps to begin installing macOS. Or if you're just going to boot this up right now, then you can right-click on your system preferences and go to Startup Disk, and it should come up on the screen here. Wait. Okay, there we go. So just go to System Preferences and then go to Startup Disk, and then just click on the lock and enter your password. And in the list over here, you can select your USB flash drive. It may not always show up, but then you can just feel free to click on restart and then restart again. But I'm not going to do that right now since I only created this USB flash drive for testing purposes. But anyways, this concludes the video for now. Now that I've shown you how to create a macOS bootable installer on any macOS device. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for similar videos. And also, please make sure to share this video with your family and friends if you found something interesting or something a bit funny. And with that, I hope to see you in my next video.